Jim Mosby.
Here.
Kevin Peterzak. Here. John Stone. Here. Toby Tomko.
Here.
Richard Tugman.
Here.
Sackett Wood.
Here.
Thank you. Next item, approval of minutes from our August 21st meeting. Any amendments to those minutes before I accept a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we've got a motion to approve the minutes as presented. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. All right, minutes are approved. Next up, resolution for easement of 2 Millrace Drive.
So you all approved this at your last meeting, but we need a resolution for it. So John's got a resolution and a copy of the plat. This is for to allow the city to have an easement at no cost in Lynchburg Center for Industry to complete the sidewalk project. And the sidewalk project comes with a grant from VDOT. And so that's why we had to make sure that we get a resolution. And I do believe there's one other piece to this that we will connect with John to sign off on another document. But Matt Friedman upstairs definitely needs a resolution. So we're bringing it back. You agreed upon it. You can agree to have the resolution signed, and John's got the resolution.
All right, so it sounds like we need another vote to authorize the chair to sign a resolution granting an easement for the sidewalk in Lynchburg Center for Industry. May I have such a motion?
So moved. Second.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right. That is approved.
Okay.
Incentive Committee.
Okay. The incentive committee, which is so fabulous, which consists of Toby and Kevin, we met yesterday and went over a number of items, but the most compelling item is Framatone's performance agreement, which within the body of that performance agreement is the payouts to them once they meet the job creation benchmarks. And so they have submitted their paperwork for, and the amount that is in that performance agreement is what I put in your budget and you approved. So this is only a portion of that amount. So it's $275,404 is what they requested, and they have met that through their job creation, which leaves in your 25-26 budget $213,066 for any additional jobs that they create between when this check is released and June 30th. And the incentive committee recommended that. The timeline, well, it's whatever our fiscal year is, right? So they have, it's marked out in the performance agreement each year how much money they can request based on the job performance, how many jobs they put in place. And so they're coming for this number because they've met that with the jobs. And then but they still have money according to the performance agreement up until June 30th. So they do an annual report for VEDP, and that's how I verify the jobs through the Virginia Employment Commission.
Just curious, I always feel like we talk about new jobs, and it says creation, retention benchmarks, cumulative jobs, but we really concerned that there are 500 new jobs, and I
Yes.
guess that there's no
Workforce
reductions.
Correct.
Okay.
Absolutely correct. The performance agreements all state you must retain the number of jobs that's set at the baseline when the performance agreement is executed, and then you're creating those new jobs, and those jobs are staying in place.
Thank you.
So the incentive committee also looked at incentive for AMG, which is in your industrial park. They looked at Virginia Metal Treating, which is one that you had an expansion for in the past, and we were just paying it, paying it out. They had some extenuating circumstances. I've put all this, since we had the meeting yesterday, I've put that in your Dropbox folder under today's meeting. And really, you would just be, you would be approving the incentive committee's recommendation, you know, to move forward with those, which would be a performance agreement. I would draft a performance agreement and bring that back to you all. Kevin, if you're all right with that.
Yeah, we didn't see, from the rules of the incentive committee,
Right.
everything seemed correct, and we're supportive of 3 companies, including Framatome.
All right, so the only thing we need to vote on right this minute then is the release in the Framatome funds,
Yeah.
correct? All right. Any other questions? Any other comments? All right, so we've got a recommendation from incentive to release the payment to Framatome. All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. All right, we shall release that payment to Framatome. Margette, staff report.
Oh, gosh. I'm so crazy, I didn't even put your staff report in there. How about if I just leave it up till we've been very busy? We are currently looking for, I think I sent you all a note on this, an assistant director and an economic development manager, so I'm it on that side of the house. Yeah. So lots of things going on. I'm sorry about that. I'll drop that. I was working on it even last night because I give the staff report not only to you all, but to leadership upstairs.
Would you just email it out to us?
Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you very much.
I always think I'm so prepared, and there's always something.
Quite all right, so we need to head into closed session, right?
Yeah.
So, since we have no attorney present, I shall read the language. EDA has matters that Virginia Code Sections 2.2-3711A5 and 2.2-3711A3 allow the EDA to discuss in closed session. Therefore, the motion to enter into closed session needs to be for discussion or consideration of the acquisition of real property for a public purpose, or of the disposition of publicly held real property where discussion in an open meeting would adversely affect the bargaining position or negotiating strategy of the authority, and for discussion concerning a prospective business or industry or the expansion of an existing business or industry where no previous announcement has been made of the business or industry's interest in locating or expanding its facilities in the city. I need that motion, please. All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, we are in closed session.